Hi, I'm Ellie and this is Mike, and we have two children at Royal Russell School, a girl and a boy. Our girl is in year 3, having started in reception at Royal Russell, and our boy has just joined the nursery preschool as of this September.
I'm Dan Preston. I've got two children at the school, one who is in year 6 and a daughter in year 3.
Hi, I'm Tilly, and Rainbow's been at Royal Russell for 2 years now, and she is going to be 6 next month, so she's in year 1 going into year 2.
Hello everybody, I'm Asim Koka. I have 2 children at Royal Russell. One is in year 6 and one is in year 8.
When we first looked around the school, we were taken on a tour by the headmaster, which we thought was great, and he told us it was a school that was a family school, that it created all-rounders and found the kind of thing that your child was good at and improved that. And I thought that really spoke to me, that we weren't creating clones for the world, we were kind of creating individuals, and that would really work for both of our children.
I think for us it was about diversity within the school, and also opportunities, variety of activities. Mainly, I mean, we wanted private education, but we didn't want to forsake the diversity of kind of peers and teachers, etc., for private education. So that was what was important to us.
It's probably one of the best co-educational schools, going all the way from kindergarten up to A-levels in this vicinity. So for us, it became a no-brainer to put them into Royal Russell, and we were so overjoyed when they got their places.
We've got a daughter who's 3 year groups below my son, but it was important to us that we want them. They are best mates outside of school. They are best mates. And we wanted them to not only just be able to be there for each other, but also from a parent's perspective. It's a lot more convenient to be only doing one school drop. And actually, we're really fortunate that we will have that continue, because I'm almost certain that my son will stay at Royal Russell into the senior school as well.
Royal Russell stood out in so many different ways. We love the facilities, and that is one of the big things that we wanted for our younger 2.
I think just the variety of clubs. I work in quite a few schools myself, but there's like meditation clubs, there could be like art clubs, games clubs, story hubs. So there's so much different things as opposed to just normal after school clubs, and they're all really interesting. And what's nice is because the teachers seem to run it, there's also that continuity as well from their school days. So they obviously have time with their friends and time with their teachers. So it just feels really, really nice for her.
You know, the benefit of Forest School for the early years, the amount of green space around, and seeing when you go to pick up your children, is seeing all the children on the top field playing football or cricket or other sports.
My son is now a huge hockey fan, both in terms of watching and playing. The facilities at the school give them that opportunity. And I think, being frank, without the school, they would never have had the opportunity to try. And it's something that actually now it's my son's main sport. I take him to watch football, but in terms of playing and watching, he absolutely loves hockey.
Oh, and the languages as well, speaking Spanish and development in her speaking Spanish, having the opportunity to do swimming in school as well, and trying to increase her confidence in that area has been invaluable really as well.
We're both working parents, and we're full-time working parents, so we have busy lives ourselves. And I think that there's a number of ways that Royal Russell has really helped us as working parents.
We just had a teachers, a meet the teachers, because they do a meet the teachers evening. We just had that on Monday. For when your child starts the next year, so you can really get familiar with what the new curriculum will be. You get to meet the teacher of the child for the next year, and you get to meet all of the different subject teachers as well.
There are reminder emails. There is always the parents' WhatsApp group that we can feed in from, and it's amazing. We do not miss a trick whether it is from the school or from the parent groups.
It's always a bit daunting when you start at a new school, but there was an amazing sense of community at Royal Russell, and we felt like perfectly integrated with all the mums and dads.
We quite quickly were taken into the parent group.
I've joined the dad's cricket team, where we were playing like 2 or 3 games a week.
The community spirit between everybody is second to none.
They run obviously a breakfast club which starts at 7:45. They run a creche right up until 6 o'clock, and then they run regular parent events, kind of usually towards the end of term. So, you know, the carol concert or the sports day, but also Mother's Day and Father's Day services. And so if you're a working parent and you can't necessarily get time off work on one day, there are other events that you can go to feel part of your child's kind of school journey.
So on the same days as the meet the teachers, the children like spend the morning in their class for the next year. So they will meet their teacher, and they mix up the year groups as well. So they'll spend the morning in their new class with their new, their new peers and their new teacher to get to know, to get ready. So I think there's a lot of other work that's done by the teachers that we might not know about, but they're definitely always talking about preparation and transition into the next stage and what's going to be expected of them in the next year.
Whatever it is, we always get the comms, and we've never had any challenges of missing out on something because we weren't aware of it.
Royal Russell is extremely welcoming and excited about learning.
Yeah, and they're just passionate. They're passionate about their job, and they're passionate about seeing children being themselves and expressing themselves.
I can honestly say that both of my children absolutely love school, absolutely love the school. They've made some great friends there, and I think it would be almost an impossible task for me to try and, particularly my son, but both of them, pull them away from the school at secondary school when it comes to going to secondary school. They're both so settled, they've made such good friends, and they genuinely love every aspect of the school.
Both of them are just always ready to go. The fact that their confidence has soared since they've been at the school is my measure of how well they're doing. And there's rarely a day when we're struggling to get them up to get in, and that's all you can ask. Happy and confident young people.
And it just shows that they're all just really enjoying themselves.
So yeah, it's just a really nice, positive, inclusive and welcoming space for children. And I would definitely encourage Royal Russell to other parents.